Hi, Warwick Church. Just wanted to come and bring you some information concerning how we're transitioning during this time. I want to say that I felt last Sunday in our parking lot service, the team, those that came and helped and facilitate, you came out. We had such a strong representation. I just want to say thank you. I thought that the whole day was just wonderful for our Mother's Day service, and it went really, really well. As we look at moving from here, we understand the governor already has given us guidelines and stipulations concerning phase number one. And so many churches are going back inside to their sanctuaries for services this weekend. Here at Warwick, as I understand the challenges and some of the preparations that we're making for that first service, this Sunday we're going to meet again in the parking lot at 10:15, and that's just going to give us a little bit of extra time to just be prepared properly for our first service. So our first indoor service in our sanctuary here at Warwick Assembly of God is going to be on March the 24th, same time at 10:15. And so as we look at phase one, we are encouraged to have a 50% capacity. And so we've done a few things concerning that. One of the things is on the main floor. We have added some chairs to facilitate the 50% capacity. We will have social distancing on that morning, and there will be certain rows that will be kind of just roped off so you have an understanding not to sit in those rows. Also, if you look at some of the pictures that I've incorporated in this presentation, you will also find that the balcony is already organized. There's some painting and some situating that we had to do, and it looks really, really good. Let me just encourage those of you who are younger and those of you who have young families, I would encourage you, if you can, to go into the balcony, because that's going to be able to facilitate those that possibly can't climb the stairs because of physical challenges, age, and other things. So that would just help us out so much. I also want to encourage families to stay together and just kind of congregate in different areas in the sanctuary, and that would just help facilitate this whole guidelines that we have been given. During this season of phase number one, we are not having children's church. We're asking families to sit together in the main sanctuary. No nursery is provided. And also during this phase one, Wednesday morning prayer groups are not meeting. And also we are not having life groups during this phase one. So you may say, well, what are we doing to help facilitate those needs? Well, one thing that we're doing on Facebook Live, midweek service Wednesday night, Wednesday morning, Ashley Moore also on Facebook Live is posting a teaching for that group on Wednesday mornings. Caleb and Lauren Harris are providing videos for our kids on Sundays afternoon. Also on Tuesdays, there's a 10-minute devotion called In the Word. And then, of course, on Saturday mornings at 12 o'clock, we're having prayer together. So we've incorporated these places in order to kind of help meet those needs that are not being utilized at this time during this period of the phase one. Giving. Thank you so much. Your giving, we appreciate it. Online, mailing it in the drop box. But beginning May the 24th, there will be at least 3 different stations that would have giving boxes where you would just drop your giving in those boxes, and then later on in the service, the ushers will come by and pick up the offering tithes and things of such. So please, thank you once again for all those things. We're also going to have a station with sanitation, mask, whatever you need to help facilitate that. So let me give you a couple of guidelines we're looking at. Again, 50% capacity. We're keeping that on the forefront of our mind. 6 feet distancing, we're going to take care of that. All we need for you is to come and just follow the guidelines that we will give you. It is recommended that as we attend, face masks to be worn. Recommended, again, governor's stipulations. Please, no items to be passed from one person to another other than family members. Your family sitting together, that's perfectly fine, but we're asking you don't pass anything out to those who are not part of your family. Because of the touching, doors are going to remain open. Also, the coffee shop will be closed. There will be no bulletins. We're trying to keep that to the limit as far as touching and things like that. There'll be different signages that you find throughout the facility just to help you. Those guidelines will be posted. Let me just also encourage you that if you're sick or running a fever, please, please, we advise you just to stay home and watch us on Facebook Live. Maybe you're not ready for this transition. Again, let me encourage you as your pastor and as your leader. Listen, we understand this season. We understand those challenges. And we just want to encourage you. If you still feel like you're not ready for this, then please, by all means, just stay home and watch us on Facebook Live. And so just some things, messaging, information. We'll have that on the screen. Nothing is going to be passed out. Want to be cautious and want to be careful. So please, I'm sending a letter today, and so just watch out for these guidelines, and we're just looking forward to being able to see you and just to be able to have you in our services. It was such a wonderful experience this past Wednesday, even though we remained in our cars and we did social distancing. Just seeing us together in one place was just an incredible time. And so we're longing for that moment where we can be back in the building, even though we're still going to have social distancing. But yet, again, we're going to be together, and we just look for the moment where this whole moment is going to transition, and somehow, some way, we can go back to normal. Let me just encourage you that as we look at this moment and these times, there's just some things that we're doing, hopefully, to facilitate what God is doing here at Warwick Assembly to a better capacity. Let me also mention to you that we're going to be time conscious, because we understand in this season, the use of restrooms. They will be open, they will be available, but if you don't have to use it, less usage will help being safe and being cautious. And so let me just encourage you to just continue to be safe, continue to be well, and God is faithful, and God is still blessing, even though we're functioning on a different level and capacity, but God has not changed one way. So please be looking for this letter. Again, these things will be posted in different facilities here at Warwick. Again, you have this video that you can come back and listen to, and we are just looking forward to May the 24th. But don't forget this Sunday, May 17th, 10:15, in the parking lot. We're going to meet God in a powerful way. Bless you. Good to be with you.